this day is order of operations. Kasi most of the students or most of the takers find difficulty in simplifying expressions. But we have rules dito. Meron tayong sinusunod na rules, PEMDAS or PEMDAS. So what is order of operations? So we follow rules in these operations. That's why it is called order of operations. The order of operations is just a set of math rules that tell you which math operations, like addition or multiplication, to do first. Why do I need rules to tell which operations to do first? For example, so we have 20 divided by 5 times 4 equals 1. So for them, they said that multiplication should be the first to be multiplied. Ginagawa nila, basta pag may nakitang multiplication sign, yun ang uunahin nila. Sometimes they commit mistake because the rule says MD or multiplication and division, they are of the same rank, or whatever comes first from left to right. So ang operation should start with from left to right. So whatever operations found to be the first must be the order of doing these operations. Since ang ating operations, kasi kuminsan inuuna natin 5 times 4 equals 20. So therefore, 20 divided by 20 equals 1. So this is wrong. So what are we going to do is, of course, we have to divide first. 20 divided by 5 times 4 equals 16. So that is the correct answer, is 16. So ang sinunod natin is from left to right operations. Because M and D are of the same rank. So here, nauna yung division. So we have to divide 20 by 5 muna, then multiply it by 4. So therefore, 20 divided by 5 times 4 equals 16. So take note that in the order of operations, whatever operation comes first must be the one to, for example, nauna yung division sa multiplication. So we have to divide first, then of course, before multiplying. So in multiplication and division, we follow the rule that we have to start from left to right. Whatever operation comes first. So kung nauna nga yung division, uunahin natin ang division in doing such operations. Kung addition or subtraction, so mas madali sa dalawa, no? Whatever comes first, from left to right, siyang uunahin natin. For example, 40 divided by 4 times 5. Then, dinivide muna, 10 times 5, then 50. So, 40 divided by 4 is, of course, times 5. So, kung uunahin natin yung 4 times 5, that gives you 20. So, 40 divided by 4, 20 is 2. While 10 times 5 equals 50. But, we have to remember the rule. So, the correct rule is from left to right. So, we have to divide first, cos 10, then multiply by 5, so 50. So, this is the wrong order of operation. This is the correct order of operation. Just a reminder, so if our expression has parentheses and brackets, so have to perform it first. Next will be exponents, then multiplication and division. In multiplication and division, we have to remember the rule, no? We have to do it from left to right. And of course, the last one is addition and subtraction. This will be from left to right also. So we have examples. So from PEMDAS to MDAS. So itong ating example ay galing sa isa sa mga reviewers din, no? So what shall we do? Anong uunahin natin? So we have to multiply it first because multiplication operation is the first, no? So we have to do it from left to right. 2 times 4 equals 8 divided by 2 is 11. So that is 4. Okay. What about number 2? So what is the answer number 2? So number 2 is 10 divided by 2 equals 5 times 5 equals 25. And number 3, of course, this one is also following the rule, no, from left to right. 8 plus 2 equals 10 minus 4 equals 6. So it's so easy. So we just follow the rule of the PEMDAS or MDAS. So take note that PEMDAS is fun. So we included the parentheses. No? So negative 5, open parenthesis, negative 5, close parenthesis, raised to 2 minus open parenthesis, the square of negative 5, then plus 5 raised to 2 divided by negative 5, quantity negative 5 raised to 2 times 5 raised to 2. Okay. So what shall we do? Of course, we follow the operations. So we have to multiply negative times negative 5 equals 25. Okay. Minus, of course, we have to perform this operation. Exponent, negative 5 times negative 5 is 20. Plus 5 raised to 2 is 25. Divided by, of course, we have to perform this also. Negative 5, quantity negative 5 raised to 2 equals 25. Of course, this one is times 25. So what shall we do? So we have to, of course, remove first the operations. 25 minus 25 plus 25, that's divided by 25 times 25. So what comes first? Of course, we have to follow the MDAS. Although division is seen here, so 25 divided by 25 times 25. So we follow the from left to right order of operations. So therefore, we have 25 minus 25 plus 1, because 25 divided by 25 equals 1 times 25, of course. Simply by seeing this and seeing this. So what shall we do is 25 minus 25 plus 25, because 1 times 25 is 25. Looking at this, 25 minus 25 is 0. Automatically, our answer is 25. That is letter B. So do you have any question? Okay. So again, another example. So what shall we do? So what is the answer? Okay, we have negative 6y. Division is the first operation, and next is multiplication. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. So we have negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. 8 plus 2 minus negative 16 is equal to negative 6, because 8 plus 2 is 10, minus 16 is negative 6. Okay, another one is here we notice the multiplication operation. So we have 4 times 2 is 8, divided by 8 is 1. Then 8 minus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Okay? So ibig sabihin ay uunahin natin i-multiply then divide. That's the order of operation. The next one is number 3. So division is the first operation, then multiplication, addition, and subtraction. 15 divided by 5 is 3 times 6 is 18. 8 minus 2 is 6. So 18 plus 6 is 24. Okay. Another number 4 example is 15 divided by 30. What's the answer for 18 divided by 30? That is 1/2. Then minus 0.5 plus 2. So 1/2 is 0.5 minus 0.5 is 0. Therefore, what remains is 2. Gets ninyo? So 15 divided by 30 is 1 over 2, because 15 is common to 30. So 1, then 30, ilang 15 sa 30, dalawa. So 1/2. 1/2 is also 0.5. So 0.5 minus 0.5 is equal to 0 plus 2 equals 2. Okay, number 5 is 5 times 2 equals 10 divided by 10 is 1. Then we have 1, of course. 1 plus 8 is 9, minus 5 is 4. Okay, so that's the operations, order of operations. What else? Another problem is age problem. So most of the examinations or test items can be uh, given in the examination ay age problem. So marami ang hindi nakakuha ng age problem, although we have a pattern here when we solve age problems. Let's take number one example. Okay, Ken is twice as old as his friend Smith. Smith is 5 years older than Kat. In 5 years, Ken will be 3 times as old as Kat. How old is Smith now? So what we're going to do is properly read as fast as you can the problem. No? So this one is uh, the given. No? So we have Ken, Smith, and Kat. Take note that Kat is C, denoted by C. So the age for Kat is C. No? And Smith is 5 years older than Kat now. So therefore, the age of Kat plus 5. So that is the age of Smith. However, Ken is twice as old as his friend Smith. So this is the age of Smith and twice as old. So you have to multiply the age of Smith by 2. And another problem, additional given problem to the situation is in 5 years now. So in 5 years, Ken will be 3 times as old as Kat. How old is Smith now? Now here you can see that in 3 years, so we have to multiply. So in 5 years, so 3 times daw siya with ano the age of Smith. And Kat naman, ang age ni Kat is 3 plus 5 in 5 years. Say C plus 5, that is in 5 years. What about Smith? Okay. So what shall we do is, of course, we have to get the equation for the given for Ken, no? Because what is being asked sa ating operation is yung age lang ni Ken, no? So the age of Ken. Why we add in 5 years? It is in 5 years because it is stated there that in 5 years Ken, of course, will be in 5 years, no? So he will be 3 times as uh, old as Kat. So take note that Kat is C plus 5 in 5 years because C plus 5. Hindi natin nilagyan na dito ng plus 5 kasi it is being asked there, what is being asked there para is in 5 years lang para doon kay Ken. So kaya ang binilagyan na lang natin ng plus 5 is age of Ken. So by simplification, of course, 2 times C, 2 times 5 is 10 plus 5 equals 3 times C plus 3 times 5 equals 15. Okay, all like terms will be brought here sa kaliwa, no? Para okay ang ating pag-simplify. But before that, so we have to simplify muna. 10 plus 5 is 15. Then of course you have 2C plus 15. Here, so all like terms must be in the left side. So pinili ko ito dito na lahat ng like terms ay dito at yung whole number ay sa kanan. Bakit meron ka? Because of the presence of equality sign. Okay, 3C minus 2C is equal to 1C or C. So 15 minus 15 is 0. So C is equal to 0. So that is the age of Kat, not Kara. Kat's age. So while Smith is also 5 because as we substitute here 0 plus 5, so that is the present age of Smith. So what is the age of Smith? 5 years. In 5 years. So ilan? So in 5 years, of course, he will be 10. Okay? So Ken will be 2 times 5, which is 10. So in 5 years, plus 5 is 15. So by substitution, tingnan natin. 0 plus 5. So Kat in 5 years is 5 years. And Ken in 5 years is 3 times 10 is 30. Okay, 3 times 0. And 3 times 5 is 15 in 5 years. Okay? In 5 years, James' dad is 5 times older than James, and James is twice as old as his sister Sarah. In 2 years, the sum of their ages will be 58. How old is James now? So, what is being asked? The James' dad, no? The age of the dad of James and Sarah. And in 2 years daw, ang sum ng kanilang ages will be 58. So, by giving this will be the given. No? James' dad, okay, we have to start with Sarah. Now. Sarah is S. James is 2 times the age of Sarah. Then 5 times the age of, 5 times older than James. So therefore, so we have S, 2S, and 5S. Now in 2 years, so what is the age? So S plus 2, 2S plus 2, 10S plus 2. So why? Because of course, we have already added now uh, uh, 2 years in 2 years now for the age of Sarah. We have to add 2 years also in James because James' age is twice the age of Sarah. So we have to remember that the sum of their ages will be 58. That will be the equation. Now it is being asked there the sum of their ages. Okay, here you can simply notice that 10s plus 2 plus 2s plus 2 then s plus 2 equals 58. This is the equation. Okay, kasi ang hinihingi dyan is sum of their ages. Sum of their ages. So by adding similar terms, so of course we have to add s, 2s, and 10s. That gives you 13s. So 13s because we added this term. So 10s, 2s plus s plus 6. Why? 2 plus 2, of course, plus 2 equals 6. Then we have to equate the equation by 58. Kasi nga, it is being asked there, the sum of their ages will be 58. Therefore, 13s is equal to 58 minus 6y. So when we transpose whole number to the right of the equation, kasi meron itong quality sign, so this becomes negative kasi positive once transposed, maging negative. So 58 minus 6 is equal to 52. And we have 13s. So, of course, 13s, so we have to divide this by 13 para, of course, sa kabila ay 13 din, no? 13. Okay. So, of course, what remains is only s. So, 52 divided by 13 is equal to 4. Now, since Sarah is 4, of course, we have to substitute here. We have to substitute here now. Okay. So, what will be the age of James? 2 times 4, of course. Ilan? 2 times 4 is 8. Napakadali. So, the age of James is 8. What about that? Since that is 5 times 2s or 5 times 8, because the age of James is 8, so we have to multiply 5 times 8 is equal to 40. Okay, am I right? So that is the value. Therefore, in 2 years naman, so what will be the age of James' dad? James' dad's age. So we have 10 times s, which is 4, is 40 plus 2. Ilan? So of course, in 2 years lang naman. So 42, kasi 40 naman. Tapos ito sa kabila naman ay 10. 8 plus 2, then we have 4 plus 2 is 6. So this is 52. I mean 42 pala. So where's the eraser here? Okay. So we have 42 kasi in 2 years na daw. And this one is equal to 10. Kasi 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 and this one is equal to 6. Okay, nakuha niyo? So I hope you learned something in this age problem. Another problem is Roman is twice as old as Ruel. No? So si Roman daw is twice as old as Ruel. No? So anong hanapin natin? Yung age ni Ruel. No? So we have R, and 8 years ago, the sum of their ages was 26. So si Roman, of course, twice as old. So this is Roman, this is Ruel. Okay, so we have twice as old as Ruel, 2R. Okay. So 8 years ago, of course, R minus 8, and we have 2R minus 8. 2R minus 8. So that is minus 8 years ago. Kasi ago yan eh. And this is age now. Okay. So, kuha. Okay. So we have this given for Roman 2R, and we have 2R minus 8. Ruel, in the age of Ruel is R, of course, 8 years ago, R minus 8. Okay. So what is being asked there is 8 years ago dapat na. Okay. So that is okay, sorry. So we have this is 8 years ago. Okay. Of course, here we have 8 years ago. No? So 2R minus 8, what is being asked there is the sum. No? So the sum of their ages was 26. So 2R minus 8 plus R minus 8 equals 26. Of course, what we have learned is when we simplify this, lahat ng like terms, ang sinasabi nating like terms usually referred to variables. No? Ang variables na ginamit ay R. Usually, ang ginagamit naman natin ay all variables na gusto natin A to Z. So, for easy understanding, we use only R for R. Of course, this is Ruel. No? And you can use also X, Y, Z, or if you want X. Problema lang pag X kasi marami ka naiisip pag X. Diba? Di-disturbo ka pa kung X ang ilalagay natin dyan. So, R, 2R minus 8 plus R minus 8 equals 25. So, why 25? It should be 26. No? So, this is 26. Sorry. Because the sum of their ages was 26. Therefore, minus 8 plus minus 8, so we transpose this to the right, magiging positive 16. So 2R plus R is 3R. Okay. And 26, this is 26 na. Okay, not 25. So 26 plus 16 is 42. Now, of course, 3R equals 42 over 3 equals 14. Okay. So 3R or R equals 42 over 13 over 3 equals 14. Now, the age of Ruel is 14. For Roman is 2 times 14 is 28. Ito. So 2 times R is 28. Therefore, 14, 2 times 14 is 28. Now, 8 years ago, Ruel is 6 and Roman is 20 because Ruel is 14 now. So, of course, it is subtracted by 8. Therefore, magiging 6. 6 years ago. 6 years old, 8 years ago. What about Roman, 8 years ago? So we have to subtract, of course, 2 times 14, 28 minus 8 is equal to 20. Okay, correct. So the age of Roman 8 years ago is, of course, 20. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, just click the subscription button, share, and click the notification bell so that more videos if videos are being posted, you will be notified by, especially in this review material for civil service examination. Next slide is, of course, we have to answer this problem. No? Pedro is 24 years old than his son. So what is being asked here? So the age of Pedro daw and his son. Okay. another problem is Pedro is 24 years old than his son. In 2 years, his age will be twice the age of his son. The present age of his son is, so that's a question. So what will be the present age of his son? And Pedro is 24 years older than his son. So anong hinahanap dito? So of course, son's age, tapos yung Pedro's age. Na? So kay Pedro's age. What shall we do? Okay, we have this. Of course, son is S, and S age now, and Pedro is S plus 24 in 2 years now. So he will be Pedro will be twice the age of his son in 2 years. Now in 2 years, so this is how do you call this one? In 2 years, the age of son is S plus 2. Okay. Now it is being asked there. So what will be the age? What will be the age now of his son? Present age now. So what is being asked in our equation is the age of the son ang kukunin natin. And the age of Pedro, the father. So S plus 24 plus 2 equals twice the age of his son. Now again, in the previous problem, I asked you that in 2 years, dito lang idadagdag natin sa left portion of the equation. Hindi na dito. Once it is only asked for the problem as regards Pedro's age na. So isang part lang ng equation, idadagdag yung 2 years. Okay. By adding that, okay, we have 24 plus 2 is equal to 26. S plus 26 equals 2S plus 4 because we have multiplied this now. Okay. So 2S plus 4 equals S plus 26. That gives you 2S minus S equals 26 minus 4. So the age of son is 22. Diba? So therefore, we have S equals 22. Kasi nga, yung 26 minus 4 is 22. So that is the age of his son. Now, Pedro will be 22 plus 24, that is 46. Okay, kasi nga, 24 years old older than his son. So si Pedro ngayon is 46. Okay, what is being asked there is now, no? So, what is the age of his son is 22. Better siya ang sagot ito. Okay. So, in 2 years daw, we have to multiply 24 times 2 is 48. Okay. Tapos, yung son naman is 24. So, do you have any question about this? Napakadali lang akong iintindihin natin itong sa taas, itong mga given sa ating problem. It's too easy to understand the age problem. I hope you learn something about this solving age problem given those examples. Thank you very much.